Welcome back, guys, to the crew review. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump right into things. We already have a team set up from last week's video. The only thing I've done differently is I threw air into the bar and Moonjade into the Abbey. He's gonna go get well. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump right on into this dungeon, and we're gonna try to do a little bit of a montage this week. Try to get a lot of dungeons knocked out of the way, and next week do some bosses. But this is a medium dungeon, so we're gonna take a bit more food than usual. Take a couple of shovels, some torches. This is the ruins, so I want to bring a lot of keys and a lot of holy water. Maybe some medicinal herbs, a bandage, and some anti-venom. These aren't really used much in the runes. These are, but the anti-venom isn't. Laudanum, we don't really need that right now, this early game. It looks good to me. Hopefully this turns out well. Oh, any trinkets? We do. We have a Houndmaster whistle. Lovely. More scouting chance. Well, the darker it is, the more scouting chance. Kind of balances itself out. But anyway, let's hop on into this.
corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
It's really good. Well, could be good. So reflexes suck. Yes. No.
She has paid dearly for her freedom and deserves better than this place.
Look, we got the sanitarium unlocked now. You get to see my sanitarian skin. Yay.
At home in wild places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
And you get to see the survivalist, who doesn't have a skin, unfortunately. See what we have in the stagecoach. 2 bounty hunters, it's pretty good. Fear of Beasts really sucks. Torn Rotor is better than Fear of Beast in my opinion, and she's a mankind hater.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Alright guys, next dungeon. We're going to be using this team. It's going to be consisted of Grim Genesis, my buddy, Imari from the guild, Love Them Strippers, and Angus. Here we go, let's jump into it.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Faded is so good.
Awash in
Uh-huh.
blood and delusion, he bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
1,000 lifetimes. Oh man.
There is power in the blood for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
Well, Mez is now drunk permanently. Kudos to her. Okay guys, I think we're actually going to finish off the Apprentice Necromancer for the end of this video. And I'm thinking a team with Reynold, because Crusaders just do so much damage versus unholy creatures. We're going to bring out Joulon, because we need a spot 2, and I really like the Sisters in spot 2. You can start off with Crimson Dance, it's really powerful. He is off guard though, which really sucks. But she's already so fast, maybe it won't make a difference. We're going to bring Moonjade along. Our plan with Moonjade is to just blight the Necromancer to death. And Joulon can also blight as well, which is really good. And we're going to bring Mez as just a backup healer, stunner, things like that. So let's hop on into it. We're going to bring, it's just the caps lock, we're going to bring some food. This is a medium dungeon, so more food would be nice. But at the same time, we can just rush to the boss, which isn't a big deal, so we're not going to bring that much supplies. Now we could get a really bad layout, which would be horrendous. But hopefully we don't. And we'll bring some holy water. Bring 2 holy water. This seems about good. We're probably bringing a little bit too much food, but I do intend to camp before we get to the boss. So let's try it.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Oh man. Oh man, the dead rat is actually a trinket in this game.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Instant debuff. I love it. Alright, let's see. So the Necromancer is always the furthest away from you. Which could be, let's see, 2, 3, 4. 4. He's probably here. He has to be here. This is 4, this is 4. This is it. So we know where the Necromancer's at. Let's go to him. Go get him. Let's go get him. This bad start. This bad start. Dungeon's over. It's fully. I guess we can eat some of that excess food we brought. This is actually a really good setup for Joulon. Unfortunately, he's going to be stressed out of his ass by the time we get to the boss. Like, really stressed out of his ass. But that's fine, it makes the game more fun. So the reason why this setup is so powerful for Joulon is these are humans and they can be bled, which is what one of his abilities do, Crimson Dance. It's so powerful. You'll see it when we do it in a minute.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
So, as I said, Joulon is a transformation character. If he activates possession, he de-stresses himself and buffs certain abilities and stuff like that. It's better to just see it in action. So there you go, he's possessed by the ghost. And now he can do Crimson Dance, Shroud, and Trespass. Crimson Dance is so powerful. It does a lot of damage, it has a chance to bleed, it shuffles, it does more damage, it's so powerful. Now look at that damage, that's so crazy. The bad news is though, he does get stressed out when he fights. So prolonged fights with the sisters is actually pretty bad. Unless there's a way to mitigate it, which I haven't quite found out how to do yet. But his damage is pretty much done. We could go back to the scholar mode. And he can do a little bit of stuff like he can heal, he can activate riposte. But we'll just go ahead and try to bleed, or blight this guy. I'm thinking we can kill the skeleton. I guess we just kill the skeleton. You get crit. She's the only one that really benefited from it, but it's fine. go for more damage. We don't really need to heal right now. We still have plenty of HP. I'm thinking to actually camp now of all things, because this buff lasts until your next camp. So if we take it now and then camp, it's just a waste. But the thing is, if we camp now and we fight 4 battles before we get to the Necromancer, all our buffs will go away. I feel like we kind of need it because Joulon is already so stressed out. I say we do it now. We don't have Sanctuary or anything like that. Spectral Watchguard will work then. Screw it, let's camp now. We could use it.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Oh, look at Moon Jay. He's such a cute. I turned him into a kitty girl. A kitty. Zealous Speech is so powerful. Spectral Watchguard. It's gonna stress out a lot of people. But we'll do Zealous Speech first, so we get the stress resistance from the Spectral Watchguard. Never mind, I guess it doesn't matter. I thought it did. I'm mistaken. And we'll encourage Joulon to chill out, man. We just started. Just chill. We're good.
As the light gains purchase,
And
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
well, it could have been above. Instead, he got Rune's Tactician, which is just as good. It could have been a buff for the whole dungeon, but we got that lucky 25% chance. It's pretty nice, although it's on Reynold, so it's horrible. It is a buff. I don't know if Holy Water guarantees a stronger buff or not, but I know it's still a buff, so we'll just take it anyway. Here you go, more damage. Hopefully Reynold can deal with the skeletons that the Necromancer summons. It's a decent scout. We're not going to get much loot from this dungeon. 910 is just go straight to the boss kill and get out. But we might want to do something about the gold problem. We're going to need to get out of here with some money. That's good dodge. Good dodge, Reynold. A de-stressing chamber. We really don't need it right now. Maybe this room will stress us out before the boss and we'll go back and get it. Okay, this room is definitely going to stress us out before the boss, so we'll go back and get it. Again, the double blight on back line, so powerful. The transformation into the Crimson Dance to deal with the stress ladies is so powerful. She resisted the bleed, no! I would have killed her too. I mean, she's still dead, but we could have used that on the bone courtier. Killed him that way. Good dodge. Good dodge. Off guard don't mean jack. Man, he's spreading out the stress. That's horrible. Now we can't target down a specific character with it. Back. We'll just go ahead and start blighting up characters. Weed out on him. That's so powerful for what it is. It's 4 blight. Like, he's dead. Like, the blight stacking in this team is going to be ridiculous.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Rain will get to take the chance to de-stress somebody. We'll go ahead and de-stress Joulon. Give the
The way is lit. The path is clear.
we'll give the de-stressing chamber to him. Really don't know what to do here. She's gonna get stressed out from that. Yeah, I was thinking there's some ability that she could use that wouldn't stress her out, but doesn't matter. Get the kill.
Destroy them all.
We'll open the box. Look, Reynold, stuff. Yeah, set off his kleptomania. So there's the boss. There's the secret room. Oh wow, that's powerful. The secret room in this game is so worth getting, especially since we have a spare key. But we'll de-stress Randall here. Go back in the door. Nobody step on your toes. Just chill out, people. Kill the boss, fight the battle, get the secret door, probably leave. That's my plan, but we'll see how well it works. 70% trap. Alright, Joulon, show us what you got. I don't know why you just don't send the ghost out to do it. Seems like it'd be 100% at that point.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna fight the boss with this team. Yep.
Fierce, terrible, nightmare.
Man, he's fast. Alright, let's start the blight train. We got a lot of blighting to do on this guy. We could go for a stun. 110% versus 75% chance. It's not bad. If we get it, it'd be really good. It's early enough in the fight, I think we should go for it. Oh, that's so powerful. That's so powerful. We're actually going to activate Riposte. Well, I don't know. No, I don't think we will. We're just going to keep going for the blight. So much blight. We're going to blight this thing down. And this is why Randall's so powerful here. He can cleave down these skeletons as they spawn. Eventually, though, the corpses are going to get in the way, which will suck. But we'll get to that when we get to that. If we get to that. I mean, this is just ridiculous right now. Oh, don't give him the resist. 20% chance. Come on. But he lost his turn, which is powerful. And then we're completely fudging it up. That's just so much damage on Blight. Oh, I guess he just overwrites the corpses. I swear he used to make new skeletons instead of overwriting corpses. $22 damage a turn. And she could go for the stun again, but I think we need to heal Joulon. He's not quite tanky like Randall is. He only has 4 fingers, and obviously he's lost one somewhere. But we can't afford him to lose another finger. This is too much. I think he's dead. I think he's dead next turn. Not quite. He will be if we do this, though. If we get the blight, he'll be dead. We did not get the blight. We're so bad. He's dead now. And once he falls, the skeleton will die too. He's pretty quick, so he's likely to go before the skeleton even gets a turn. So we'll just de-stress Joulon. That was it. Turn 5, skeleton kill. Oh! Just dig it in then. Dig the blight in. He's not getting away out of this. Man, everything she does just stresses herself. Sorry, we'll go for a heal. Oh, this actually de-stresses her. I didn't realize that. Oh, well. De-stressed her right into a stress. Perfect. Move resistance, more protection, less speed. Here you go, Randall. You're slow as junk already. It's a little more gonna hurt. You practically going last every turn. So all we have to do now is fight this fight. Kind of redundant. Kill these skeletons. Also kind of redundant. Just get them out of our way. And we get a lovely secret room. I don't really think there's much point here into Crimson dancing this. I don't know, it is pretty powerful. Nah, we'll just blight him. That's also pretty powerful. Although, he's not quite dead. Now he's dead. Randall will get rid of the skeletons. Just like his job. They really, really want Joulon to get stressed out. I'm actually kind of tempted to let Joulon get stressed out. Because we haven't seen what happens when a character gets stressed out yet.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
But I don't think it's going to happen this dungeon. Because we plan on getting out of here pretty quick. Some citrine.
Be wary. Triumphant
We'll get rid of the
pride
shovel.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh man. Here we go. The secret room. We're gonna kill the torchlight.
Secrets and wonders
To give us
can
more
be
loot.
found in the most tenebrous corners
And
of
we're
this
gonna
place.
open this up with the key. What do we get? Look at that. 3,500 gold per one of these. Unfortunately, they take up a lot of inventory space, but man, are they worth it. Let's see. We'll get rid of that. Well, we'll just throw that on somebody. Here you go. Yeah. Do we want the holy water? There's a curio in this room. If we go to that curio and we can use a holy water on it, it'd be worth it. We'll get rid of a citrine for it. Do we want to keep pushing our luck though? I'm thinking we go to the next room. We're in pretty good health. It'd be crazy not to. We'll go to the next room. Look, there's stuff that just spawned. That could be a collector. It just spawned, which means that could be a collector. Or I think it has a high chance to be a collector. It could also just be brigands or whatever. I don't really want to fight a collector. They're hard. We don't really want to Crimson Dance the skeleton. Skeletons don't bleed. You can make them bleed with the flagellant and other classes, but they don't normally bleed. Maybe Joulon will get stressed out. I don't know. If he doesn't just straight up die.
Back to the pit.
Has that off guard coming into play? Still not quite enough. Oh yeah, here he goes, he's stressed out. So when your characters get stressed out, when your character gets stressed out, I've never seen this one before. I've never seen the stresses get stressed out. Every character usually has a chance to go through. They have a chance to get like heroic, but most of the time they end up having detriments. And apparently, she has her own unique detriment, which is called discordant, and it lowers her death resistance, which death blow resistance, lowers her stun resistance, her move resistance, her dodge, and her speed. It doesn't really buff anything though. Some of these actually buff stuff, like the flagellant. When he goes crazy, he buffs himself. She seems to be against that, and he would have died on his own. I shouldn't have done that. But I'm curious to see what more she does when she's discordant. But I'm afraid we're not gonna find out. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find out.
This expedition at least promises success.
She's so crazy. We did get an emerald out of it though, 750 gold. We'll take this too. We'll get out of here. I'm gonna go take care of Joulon. Maybe we can get a runes tactician on the Vestal. That'd be nice. Nope. There's that buff I was talking about. But we're just gonna leave. We're done here. No reason to stay. Look at that delicious money. It's just racking up. Beautiful. 15,000 gold plus the 4,500 we got for the quest. Heirlooms is a bit lacking, but whatever. Joulon is an alcoholic. I guess Mez and him have been talking too much. She's constantly drunk. Guilty conscience. If that's the same thing... No, that's imposter syndrome. I'm not too sure what guilty conscience does. Imposter syndrome, though, sucks. If that makes him skip his turn, though, Moonjade has some problems.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
And here we go. The Fool. You only get one of these, and they're incredibly powerful. She can basically never die. You have to kill her yourself to lose her. But if everyone else in your party dies and she's the last one left, you lost her. That's about it. She's really, really, really powerful. We'll be showing her off more later. She's super slow. I mean, look at that. -2. I think Reynold's faster now. He will be if he takes all this junk off, but He's just as slow as her.
A lost echo, trapped forever in the sparkling void.
The Fool will be an immense powerhouse when we get her up and rolling, though. But there we go. That's the dungeon complete. We get the little eyeball. That only happens when the Fool show up, so not too sure what it means. We'll take a peek at our hole. Do we have a tusk yet? I don't know if we have a tusk. We do not. I kind of want to take her. Yeah, we're going to take the tusk. I like tusk.
Great adversity has a beauty. It is the fire that tempers.
I want a man in arms too. But I don't know if I want this one because he has Fear of the Eldritch. Another Plague Doctor. We already have 2 of them. Another Highwayman. We already have 2 of them. We'll take the man in arms anyway.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
But there we go. We did a little bit of a montage and we killed the Necromancer. We'll try to do more like that in the future. And we'll try to level up some of these other characters so people get to participate. And we'll see where this goes. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. See you next week.